Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to be playing chapter 3 today. Now chapter 3 is probably the longest chapter and it has pretty crazy encounters. There's a lot of running, hiding, etc. So this is going to be a really fun chapter. But this is probably the most eventful besides chapter 2, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. If it'll ever load. I guess we'll see. Alright, this part we're just gonna go ahead and catch up to a meat hook. They just keep going, so you can just jump on whatever one's next. If you need a boost, you can always use this. Alright. Make sure you hold down the button too, because otherwise you'll just fall. And we don't want a death that early in the chapter. So as you can see, the chefs are going to be the ones that are pursuing us for the most part. We're going to run into plenty of them throughout this entire chapter. But again, this is probably the most fun chapter if you're a lover of encounters, hiding, sneaking around, etc. So we're reaching another hunger stage, so go ahead and just keep walking forward. And we're unfortunately gonna walk right up to this poor little rat. I'm so sorry. Alright, and after we have consumed the poor little rat child, go ahead and hop up here and go through the door. And then go ahead and come up here and push this, because there's no way for us to be able to jump onto these ones, because they're just too tall for 6. And then let's drop down. Okay. Go ahead and take this and push it. Since the boat's moving, we need to like just kind of time it correctly, because the cart's just going to keep moving with the sway of the boat. Alright, and past here we have all of our encounters that are just going to kind of line up. It's not going to be constant, but it's going to be consistent. Just kind of some information about this room. You can actually grab these ingredients. There's going to be a... Oh no, let me grab it. There we go. There's going to be an achievement if you guys are after achievements. I don't really want to go over it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But if you bring 3 ingredients to the boiling pot, you can get an achievement for that. But if not, you can just continue on your merry way. So our objective is to get to the complete other side of the kitchen. So he's going to be a big problem. We're just going to have to go ahead and just sneak around him. He has his own things that he does throughout the kitchen, and they're consistent. Like, he'll go to this table, then he'll go to the pot, then he'll come back to the table again. He's pretty much on like a similar path throughout this part of the kitchen. You can go ahead and hide under here. Okay. And again, we're gonna just keep going. So he's gonna go to like different parts of the kitchen and do different things with all these weird ass foods that he's cooking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to this little table. This is a really good stopping point. And if you want to be ballsy, you can just go under there and come back here, but sometimes he'll go a little too quick for you to do that. And then go ahead and climb up here. At this point, he's gonna know you're here, but he can't reach you. So he's just gonna sit there and make really weird noises at you. But go ahead and climb up here. I wouldn't run on this part. I've fallen plenty of times and killed 6, so I don't recommend running unless you really know what you're doing. But go ahead and come down. You're gonna come across this way. It's the thicker part, so... That just hit him in the face. I don't even care. How are you gonna get me, fool? How are you gonna get me? Alright. And then go ahead and climb up this. I wonder how long those fish have been there. Alright. Now, I will warn you guys that this next part can be very glitchy. I've had some problems here that will kill you, unfortunately. There's going to be a chef in here that's sleeping, and we're going to go into the bed, and sometimes he doesn't, like, trigger to wake up, so you have to kind of wander around the room, and he gets stuck for some reason. So let's just hope that he doesn't do that, because that can be really annoying. Alright. So our objective is to get that key up there. You can do this one of 2 ways. You could just jump straight up here. Or you can go up there and hide, wait for him to leave, and then just get it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, good, he didn't get stuck. So the glitch is kind of like, I've noticed it when I climb up there sometimes. He gets stuck right here and stationary walks. It's really strange. But if you try to, like, go around him at all, he'll just instantly grab you and kill you. Like, there's no way around it, unfortunately. So just a warning. It is pretty funny to watch, though. But, unfortunately, we do have to go back downstairs through that same kitchen and bring this key, because there's a freeze that we need to go ahead and open up. So we are going to have to carry the key throughout the kitchen again. So remember the first time when I told you that we should be studying the way he moves? This is why, because we have to run it twice. But on this part, it's a little different, because he may not be in this first room when you first come in. He may be downstairs. Okay, no, he's actually here. Okay, now he goes. Okay. Sir, I do not appreciate you. Thank you. And I'm gonna be crazy and I'm just gonna run all the way. I really don't recommend this, but here I go. But you could sneak around the kitchen just like you did the first time, and you'll be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop up here. Alright, so on this part, we're gonna be filling that machine with meat so we can get a sausage to swing across and go in the vent. So creative. God damn it. Okay. So go ahead and just go straight up here. It's just gonna be easier to just do it besides pulling the lever. The lever only has one on it, as you can see, but you might as well get all 3 of them on there, you know? So go ahead and pull this one off here. I actually, the first time, didn't even know it was there I had been looking in like this like little side room over here because that's like an extras room. But yeah, it took me like half an hour to find out this was in the corner because I couldn't see it. Stories of zombie messing up in a game. Alright. And the next one, we're gonna have to climb up this little shelf. And we have to swing across the hook and grab onto the meat. So go ahead and grab and swing. And then grab. Alright. Grab. Thank you. It's a really weird way to grab the ham, but sure. Alright, perfect. So it's only those 3. Obviously you start with 1, so you just need to get the 2 on there. And then go back down. And then we're just going to be pulling the lever and then cranking down to the 3 sausages. Such a gross noise. Alright. And then go ahead and hop on that and swing. This looks really just gross, honestly. Alright. Okay, so we're in another freezer. We're gonna pull a lever, and we're gonna have to come back because the chef will be up, and we're gonna hide in here. Until he does whatever he does for us to run away. So go ahead and do that and run. And just wait right here for a little bit. Damn, you got the cheese though. Yes, I also acquire a big slice of cheese and just put it in my pocket. Alright, when he's turned like that, just run, because he's gonna detect you, but he can't do anything to you. And he's gonna go ahead and come back up, so go ahead and like just hop in this vent and wait for him. He's gonna open that door, which we do need to go that way. Where could he possibly be? Okay. Sir, put your mask back on. Thank you. Okay. This part can be kind of tricky. I've definitely died here enough times that I can't count them on my fingers anymore. So let's go ahead and go on over here. Should be able to do this too. So there's a key on the table if you guys can see it in front of the meat. And we need to get that key, but obviously he's doing his own thing right here. So we need to go in that room, and there's like a meat grinder, and we're gonna go ahead and turn that on to distract him. It becomes kind of a chase game at that point where we need to like run, get the key, get out. I'll kind of show you guys right now how that goes down. Okay, ready? And that's that. I know I make it look a lot easier than it is, but if you get rid of your anxiety, you can do it. Alright, and then we're coming back downstairs to go ahead and unlock this. And he is chasing you, so do be timely. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hide in here. Alrighty. So now that we have him off our ass for a little bit, go ahead and pull this down and we're gonna go down the garbage chute. Then we're gonna go ahead and climb up this side. And this part can be pretty hard too. Now I'm going to explain it before I start doing it, because again, it's a lot to kind of take in while I'm saying it. So this is a pretty big chase one. This is probably the biggest in this chapter. It's pretty hefty. So basically we have 2 chefs in this room. I know you guys can't see it perhaps, but there's like hooks up above them. And we're going to use this dish rack to jump up. The catch is right now it's going the wrong direction, so we have to go to the right of the kitchen and pull a lever to unhook it, but these guys are going to be wandering around the kitchen. After that there's a whole nother chase, which I'll explain when we get on the hooks, but this was going to be a pretty long one, so I just go ahead and jump up here if I can. Who knows? 6! Thank you. Alright. Go straight under here. They literally can't reach you. And then if you want to be crazy, run while they're still looking for you. Okay. So I wait for them to leave the room. Let's make sure. Okay. And then go ahead and hop up here and we're gonna pull the lever. So now we can see the hooks and it's going the correct direction. I don't know how he didn't see me, but you know. I'm pretty sure he never does. Damn, do you need a cough drop? Okay. So we're gonna go back to like right in front of the sink. And we're gonna climb up the dishes. So what I normally do is that I will run and drop here. Then as we can see, there's only one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be crazy and just go. That was a weird stutter. Alright, and then they obviously can't do anything to me right now. So go ahead and do this. Now the next chase, pretty gnarly one. You're just gonna keep running forward. There's gonna be a table you need to slide under, and then boxes are gonna have to hop up and catch another hook because they're gonna get us off of this one. So you'll see what I mean when we get to it. So like right here. Go ahead and drop. And we're gonna catch up and up. And that's that. So again, I make this part look a lot easier than it was. I can't tell you guys how many died, or how many times I died on this part. Freaking insane. But there's not much left of the chapter. That's the last pursuit that we have from them. So this part's kind of interesting. This part's just climbing and going on to the next chapter, but this is a part where you actually get to see the outside of the Maw, or the ship that 6 is on currently. And we get to have a first glimpse of the guests that attend the Maw. It's very, very interesting to see how all of this works and how giant this ship is. So if you guys are into like the backstory lore of this is a really cool part for you guys. I think it's neat, anyway. It's the first time I get to see sunlight in a while. Like, holy shit, how long has it been? Alright. So we kind of see here, like, there's another boat pulling up, and there's some lovely guests getting on. And then we see, like, how big the ship is. First time I saw this, I was like, my god, it's bigger than a cruise ship. This is a glimpse of the guests a little more. We do see that they're all wearing masks and they're very, hefty individuals. This is a really interesting part too, but we'll be pursuing them next chapter. You guys will get to see them plenty. But that is the end of chapter 3. The next 2 chapters are going to be pretty short. The videos are going to be pretty much under 15 minutes, estimated. So those next 2 are going to be pretty short. But you guys still have time to look forward to the No commentary playthrough, and I will be touching on the DLC right after that, and that is going to be in 2 or 3 parts, because there are 3 chapters. So the DLC is really, really fun, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. But thanks again for watching chapter 3. I hope to see you guys for chapter 4. Bye!